Hey everybody, it's Jang here from JangBricks.com with a LEGO Ninjago set review. This is set number 70503. It's the Golden Dragon. Comes with 252 pieces and sells for $30. So, obviously the big deal here is the Golden Dragon itself. But first, let's get through the little stuff, starting with the minifigs. Alright, first of all, we've got Golden Ninja Lloyd. And if you haven't seen his face before, got a nice little confident smile there. No alternate face on the back, but this is nice to get this gold color of parts to have for minifigs in general. But nice print, multiple colors used down the front. He's got that awesome sword, a really great mold on it. He's got the mark of the dragon on the back, on the torso, a little bit of straps going around there. Next up is it fell over a little bit too easily, one of Lord Garmadon's warriors, one of his minions, one of the taller class of character in standard minifig height. And I very much like this hammer weapon that he has here with a long handle to give you good range, or to give him good range. And let's take this helmet off so you can see his face a little bit better there. There's only one single face with the red markings. Nothing going on the back other than the print on the torso. Alright, and then you do get one scout. A little scout with the yellow markings on the face. And the scouts are the little guys, extra short. So this one has a crossbow. Again, no second face. He's got a quiver on the back. And he's given himself some shade. Also on the bad guy's side here, we have a weapons rack with a spear, a bundle of dynamite, that's bad news, and a black scimitar, very ominous looking. And you know, this is a pretty straightforward build, not using a whole lot of pieces, but this over here actually has some action to it. This is a catapult, but not just any kind of catapult. This is a man cannon, because you put the scout on here and you actually launch the scout himself. You launch him forward into battle like that. I guess you could put the warrior there also, but it's a little bit tougher to actually launch him because he's taller, heavier. You probably want to give him a weapon. You would have to take off a weapon. Let me go ahead and give this guy a weapon just to show what he would look like charging into battle. Here we go. Yeah, even has a little bit of a spin. He's kind of doing a forward kind of spin as he goes through the air. So it's really good with the scimitar, as it makes it look like he's slicing his way up to the front. So that's pretty cool. It's a simple thing, but it's good to have the extra weapons, and it's nice to have an extra little action. And honestly, Garmadon's forces need every kind of bit of help and weapon and everything they can get to go against the Golden Dragon. This is a pretty cool dragon. I especially like the head and the face because it's big. It's something where, you know, a kid-sized hand can really encompass it, just grab the whole thing. And that is something that you will do when playing with this set, is grab the whole thing, because it's got the launcher built in, and you actually shoot, you fire the dragon sphere, they call it, by squeezing the whole head. Just squeeze the whole thing. There it goes, shoots off. And that works pretty well. I like that. The whole head is on a swivel. It's on a ball and socket joint, so you can really point different directions even while he's flying. He doesn't have to be flying in a specific direction. These wings are my least favorite part of this assembly. They do have a nice feature of being able to change how they fold like this, and they can kind of rotate this way also. You can also make them go up and down. So there actually is a lot of articulation. Also the fingers on the end here can be changed, so you can make them kind of be up like they're going to grab, and you can make them actually grab down and kind of dig, or use them when the dragon is taking off for the first time when it's on the ground. You can kind of grab into the ground and help to push itself off along with the legs. But there are only just kind of three sort of feathers or wing bones here with no fill-in in between. Feels just a little bit lacking to me. Not too bad, but just a little bit lacking. The legs can go back, they can go forward. Looks like that one wasn't pushed in all the way, but you can definitely pose that. You cannot change the angle of the feet there, so that actually helps it to be stable more easily. You can kind of angle the whole thing up, kind of angle the whole thing down, and when it lands, it's still going to stand up on its own. So I think that's actually a good trade-off there, that they didn't put an extra joint down just in the ankles themselves. And then back here you've got a tail, and the tail works out okay because, I'll move these winglets out of the way. Tail has 2 ball and socket joints in it, and you can really rotate this around, really give it some expressiveness as the dragon turns in the air or just giving it poses. You can really make this come up, really point the tail up. You can also rotate these outward a little bit, just giving some different looks. So that's a pretty good design there, I think. And then you've got these couple of flags on the back. You can kind of change the angle of them a little bit if you want to. You've got a good spot for Lloyd to sit. Actually, he's standing. You can make him sit in there a little bit, but it's a little bit more of a tight squeeze. Might have to move around the flags a little bit. And I actually like the fact that you have 2 extra studs here, because for playing, for kids who have multiple sets and want to actually have multiple ninjas together, you can have a second one right here very easily, just standing right up. So that's actually a really good thing. I don't know if that was done intentionally, but it's a big plus. Or potentially you could pretend that you've got Lloyd here, he's flying around, and then that cannon, the little man cannon, shoots shoots a scout up into the air, lands on the dragon, and then they can actually fight there. So again, the flags are kind of getting in the way. You might want to just turn those down for fights in the air, but yeah, shoot him. Keep knocking his hat off. Shoot him up in the air with a spear or with the scimitar, some kind of direct physical attack weapon, and they can actually have a battle on the dragon, hand-to-hand combat on the dragon while the dragon is flying around, and you just imagine that they're just duking it out up there. So that's also pretty cool. Play features I think are really important for any kind of set like this, and they do have good ones. So in spite of the fact that I don't particularly like the design of the crucial wing parts of a dragon, wings are so important to make any dragon sort of creature look good, this still ends up being a really good set, I think. For $30 you get 252 pieces, so the price per part is not all that hot. Honestly, it's a little bit high, but the play value is there. You've got some large parts, you've got some exclusive bits, and you do have 3 minifigures and an extra little action down here. I think it works out. I'm actually happy with this set, and I do like the dragon on the whole, for sure. But most importantly, it's just got lots of play value. And that's, like I said, it's just really the most important thing, and I think that you get good value for your buck here. So that's it for my thoughts on this set number 70503, the Golden Dragon from Lego Ninjago. Stay tuned, because I've got a lot more reviews to come of all themes. Well, maybe not all themes, but many different themes from Lego. So I hope that you will stick around and watch some more, and also follow the updates at jangbricks.com. Bye for now.